Thrun, hear me.
Why, hello there, going first in this, our very last Thrun game. How about this goes over here? You stupid Dringus. We're gonna keep this. We like Sylvan Library and we like Kadama's Reach. We're gonna keep it. Hey, who are we fighting against? The Horde of Notions is played by Are We Having Fun Yet? Cool, cool, cool. Everything is cool. This forest is cool. Master of the Wild Hunt is cool. Wave of Vitriol, well, that's sort of just slimy. But, you know, I bet you it's cool to the touch. That's something. So, we're still in Cool Town. This should be an interesting game. You never know what to expect with a with a 5-color deck of Commander Count, because it could be anything. It could actually be about the Horde of Notions, that's true, or it could be something completely different. It could have any kind of focus. And that's kind of fun. I like that shit. And I like the Horde of Notions in general. If this is an actual elemental tribal, that's awesome. Because I've never actually seen that happen with Horde of Notions. It would be cool if it was. Wow, look at this whale bear tree thing. It's awesome. Those other spirits, they're cool, or elementals rather. But the whale bear, head of a sperm whale, the rest of him a bear with some branches coming out. That's awesome. That's some art I could really get behind. So, we are going to Kadama's Reach. Are we, though? I will look, but I will not touch. Choose 2 cards in your hand, draw this. Alright, get rid of... Put on top. I don't need that shit. We're going to do the Dungrove Elder first, because next turn we'll Kadama's Reach and make it a 5/5. And that's awesome. Getting here for 5 on turn 4, it's pretty sweet. That's the plan anyway. Cool. But possible he's got some counter mana up. That's a possibility. We'll see. You and me, together, Internet and Plastic Cactus, best friends as always. We'll see together. I like Sylvan Library a lot, but I very, very rarely pay the 4 life. I think I would only do that. I would never get greedy. It's not the kind of player I am. I would only do that if I'm like, okay, I need that right now to, you know, survive another turn or something. It's the only way I would do it. And perhaps that's what it was made for in the first place. Perhaps I'm doing it right, and I'm talking about how I would do it when that's the right way, and every good player plays it that way. But way too often, I see my opponent getting overzealous and just paying the 4 life or sometimes 8 life every single turn because they just want all those cards in their hand. I don't think that's the right way to do it. I just don't think that's the right way to do it. There's too much that could happen to those cards that you draw. So if you're not going to be using them, why even bother having them in your hand? I don't know. Like, even the like, if there's a naturalizer or something, and your opponent doesn't have anything, any artifact or enchantment, but maybe will want to have an artifact or enchantment, I still think it's wrong to get the naturalizer. I think you could wait one more turn. And sometimes, like, 1 out of every, like, 50 games, that'll screw you over. He'll play something you want to naturalize, and then he shuffles your library, and you don't have that naturalized. Fine, that happens sometimes, but I think more often than not, it doesn't, and it's not worth the 4 life. That's what I think! I could be completely wrong, but I doubt it. Yes, we will yield to it, but we will... We're still going to do this again. I don't need that nonsense. Kadama's Reach. Good enough for this champion. Boom. Getting hit for 5. Here come the Elder. Here come the Elder. Elder Noogledoog. For 5. Nice. Oh, in the Underground Sea, getting that thing hurt you too, so you are at a huge disadvantage. At 34 life, your life is nearly at an end. So at 6 mana next turn, I do believe we drop the Steel Hellkite, and we blow up his signets if he has no direct answer for it. He might, though. He Mate. Oh, you're gonna get me right now with a Horde? No, you're gonna Gilded Lotas me. Golly, Wave of Vitriol will certainly hurt you. Oh boy, Wave of Vitriol would ruin your fucking day. So now I'm thinking, do we not go in with the Dungrove Elder because he could play Horde of Notions next turn? That's possible. It might be prudent to keep the Dungrove Elder back. Then again, do we care about getting hit for 5 once? I don't necessarily think we do. Especially if I'm on the offensive over here, and he's going to need to find a way to deal with the Steel Hellkite before anything. Oh boy, he's got a lot going on, though. He's got a lot going on. Look at all of this, lot of that. But I do think, unless I get a Soul Ring, in which case Wave of Vitriol happens, and goodbye Sylvan Library, goodbye Soul Ring, but fuck you. Interesting. Very interesting. I don't like this card. Fuck this card. Sure, there are ways to abuse it, but I don't like it. Okay, so what is he putting in there? He's putting Strip Mine in there, Marsh Flats, a bunch of land. What, he's got the Crucible of the Worlds? It's possible. It's possible. I don't, or maybe he's just like, Strip Mine won't be relevant this game against this mono green fooligan. Yes. Deglamor. We're gonna draw Deglamor. It's a good one to have. So we run in with Dungrove Elder because we don't care if we get hit for 5. He only has 2 cards in his hand too. 2 that he handpicked, granted. But Steel Hellkite is a huge threat to him. I pick 5, these things go away, and that's going to hurt a lot. So I think he's going to have to deal with Steel Hellkite right now, or he'll be in a world of pain. Deal with Steel Hellkite, perhaps, instead of playing the Horde of Notions. Maybe, maybe not. He certainly has a whole lot of stuff, though. Just a smorgasbord of mana and mana tappers. Rakdos Signet, Boris Signet, Guild Lotus, double Guild Lotus. Whoa shit, Mana Reflection. Well, golly, that's getting deglamored, that's for damn sure. Just play the Horde of Notions. I will deglamor this, run in with Steel Hellkite, and kill these 2 things. I'm sure, because I know there's a forest on the top, so I need 7. Or I could just Wave a Vitriol. They'll get me a little bit, but it's really nice. Maybe I just do that. I don't know. Let's see what he does right now. If Vitriol get him so goddamn good, it'll be worth it just to see his face. And Sylvan Library, you did your job if that's the case. I might even pay for life and get a couple things for the last time. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what mana he uses. Motion of the Cleansing Fire. Destroy all other creatures. I can dig it. I can dig it. You got it. I will definitely be Wave of Vitrioling and perhaps making him sad. You got it. So we are going to be getting hit for a little bit here. Yes. No, I don't need to. I don't... yeah, we're alright. We're alright, dog. We're alright. So, there you go. That's what you wanted, buddy. I do believe he now will have 4 mana, right? Because he had to sacrifice 2 non-basics. I think that's the case. We'll get hit for a few, but we got a lot of good stuff going on. Master of the Wild Hunt's okay. But Thrun himself can just come out and block a bunch of the Horde damage. We can Thrun and Master of the Wild Hunt, but then we are getting hit for 5 when that happens. Maybe that's not the best. We'll see. Either way, we're not completely out of this, for sure. It's going to take a little bit of Horde of Notion damage, but we're not completely out of this. Well, the bad news is I don't think he's coming back. Pause the video for a while. Well, he looks for a couple of lands to replace, but I don't believe he's coming back. We'll wait another like 5 minutes, see what's happening, but oh poo. Oh yes, he's already in another game. So he's had enough of this, so I guess this counts. It's kind of horseshit that he would leave. I mean, he's got plenty. Oh, okay, so he just wants to play 2 games now. Wow. Oh, or you know what he might be doing? I don't know. He might be like, well, I'll slow roll this asshole that Wave of Vitrioled me and I'll play this other game. I don't know. We'll see. Either way, we'll continue if that's what he wants to do. I'm happy to do it. But yeah, I was going to say, this guy is winning right now. I destroyed all his artifacts, but look at his board state. It's in a much better position than me. Even if he has just 1 card in his hand, that's not that big of a deal right now. I'm going to be getting hit for a lot. I need to play some big old blockos. And that's not going to happen quite yet. I'm going to be getting hit for quite a bit. But I do need to play Master of the Wild Hunt and Thrun next turn, and I need to not block when I do that. But then on the following turn, I totally block. Just totes blocking all the time. Blocks, block this, block that, block your mama, block everything. Hell, maybe I do just double block this Horde of Notions. I don't give a fuck if Thrun dies. I got plenty going on. Thrun can come back, and if he wants to kill Master of the Hunt instead, so be it. I mean, Master of the Hunt in 6 turns can deal with Myojin, but Myojin will have killed me by then anyway. I need to get a better answer to Myojin than that. So yeah, let's double block, see what happens. It's going to be harder for him to replay Horde of Notions than for me to replay Thrun. So that's what we'll do. Not that much harder, though, to at least replay him once. Vigilance, trample, haste, yeah. Spirits. So this is an interesting deck he's playing. Still haven't quite figured it out. It might just be a lot of stuff he likes. Just a bunch of stuff he likes. That's possible. Alrighty. You asked for it. That's what you want to do. I'm happy to do it. I suspect he'll kill Master of the Wild Hunts. That's what I suspect. Yes. Correct, sir. Worth it. He opted not to attack with Myojin, which was interesting to me. Bellowing Tangleworm. That's nice. Oopsie. Yes. We'll go in with Thrun. Put some sort of clock on him. If he draws a land, he can play Horde of Notions. That's true. But it's a risk I will be taking for at least 1 turn. Because I made that double block, I can afford for that to happen anyway. I believe I've taken 10 commander damage, so I'm not even quite halfway there yet. We'll see. Alright, so Horde of Notions is not coming down. I'm fairly certain about that. Is it Signet? I'll deglamour that. Why not? Will I? He'll have so many better things. Why would I waste that? Well, because it puts him off again, doesn't it? I will. I'll deglamour this just to keep Horde of Notions away for a little longer. Yeah, that might have been the right move. I think it probably was. Heyo! We'll do Genesis first, and then next turn we'll Crater Hoof Behemoth for perhaps the win. And if Horde Notions comes down, we take the damage, we don't throw Genesis away, because Crater Hoof Behemoth will perhaps win the game for us. Uh-oh, okay, so here comes Horde Notions, and if that's all he wants to do, I'm down with it. You go ahead, and then I believe we win, right? 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, we totally win with Crater Hoof Behemoth. So I kind of hope he does. I hope he just plays out, puts down a land, puts out Horde of Notions, and runs in for his masterclass attack. And then that's it. That's the end of that. And are we having fun yet? By the way, I must apologize. Perhaps you were a little hasty in your anger. You went to go start up another game, and either you were screwed over in that game very early, and you're like, fuck this, and then you left, or you were like, you know what? I feel bad. That Plastic Cactus guy, Wave of Vitriol, isn't that bad of a card. It was my fault. I played 1,000 billion artifacts and enchantments. I kind of deserve it. And then you came back to finish this game. You're all right in my book. Well, shit. I don't know if we just win, but it's kind of cool that he did that. That was a good read on me. I think we will still just win, maybe, or at least you'll have to throw away stuff. Yeah, that's the end of that. But there you go. Last Thrun game. Hope you enjoyed it, ladies and gents. Next week, we'll have a brand new patient in the Dr. Internet Hospital that you will have to help fix and make into a worthwhile commander deck. I hope you have fun doing it too, because that's the only reason I do these things. For you, Internet, my very best friend that I constantly want to have a bunch of funs. Okay, see you Friday with Child of Alara, I guess. Later.
I am the last of troll civilization. The forest is lonely, and so's masturbation. I long for the touch of a she-troll's caress, those sloppy troll kisses, those floppy troll breasts. The Rodin's dim greenscape, which holds so much nature, from spiders to horrors, leaving a crater. But not my life story, no, there's just one row, surrounded by creatures, not one of the true. Oh dear.
Hear me! Run! Hear me!
Who's there?
I overheard your sad lamentation. My heart weeps quite through the troll declination. And though I may not be of similar species, you'll find my intentions do not reek of feces. As a Phyrexian metamorph, I can't deny I'm really not trollish, but I'm willing to lie.
Well, that works for me. Now solitude's over.
Moles love to sing
For a pudgy old turtle.
John Carpenter's thing.